The other day, I was pitching the idea of an iPhone app for our school to our admin team, which was completely shot down. At lunch that same day, I was having a conversation with some folks about what the heck Twitter was all about. So I got to thinking that maybe it was time for some kind of social media PSA to explain the value of this kind of communication. But rather than just talk about how great social media is, I decided that I would use social media to help explain social media. The next day, I sent out this short message on Twitter, and within a few hours, I had a reply back. So what I decided to do was to set up a wiki page to collect ideas and resources with the idea of getting schools to engage. Later that day, my message was forwarded along by a number of folks who I'm connected to. So at first, I sent out my message to 112 people, but within a short period of time, thousands of other people had seen my message and got involved. At New Hampton, we maintain this wiki as a technology resource room, and I basically set up a blank page saying, here's where we can collect some resources. Before too long, a number of people started sending me links, encouragement, or forwarding my message along to folks who they are connected to. And at first glance, it's hard to tell who exactly these folks are, but when you look closer, it becomes clear that these are some really heavy hitters in the independent school world, in the technology industry, and in the marketing industry, and also some folks who are alumni of our institution. So within a few hours, the wiki page went from blank to full of links and videos and slideshows. Basically, it became a best of the web when it comes to social media engagement for schools. And then something else interesting happened. People started checking out the resource. More than 40 people came back to it more than once for more than 100 views of the page. And this completely blows away the traffic that our wiki usually sees. You can see that we had a little bump when we started using the wiki here for some internal project management, but when this project got going, we had a big bump in the unique visitors. So what we found was that engagement plus trust along with a targeted audience means impact and value. So in this case, we use Twitter and a wiki to have an authentic shared conversation with a learning network to create very quickly a valuable shared resource. What I'm proposing that we do for my institution is to use these tools to have a shared authentic conversation with the people that matter to us to show some real tangible value to the institution. I want to do it with these tools. Now, we're already on Facebook, which is good, but I want to add these other free tools to our repertoire and then bring our messages directly to people on their handheld devices. And we can do this very cheaply with money that's already in the budget. So at this point, you might be asking, well, this all sounds good, but what's the downside? Or what is Twitter anyway? Or what are other schools doing? So fear not. Go to this webpage to check out the resource that we've made together. I promise you won't be disappointed.